Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Never Open Podcast, the podcast open to everyone, especially those who have left. Please, it's open. Come back. Come back. Come back. My name is Luke. I am your host of the Never Open Podcast, and with me, as always,
Hey!
is Mr. Andy. Say hello, Mr. Andy.
Hello, Mr. Andy, and hello to the harmonica. Triumphant return. That's awesome. Yeah, it's been a while. Hey, man, we're going to talk about the new beginning. And, there was a couple shows that happened in between last time we were on and now. But the big one's new beginning. We're going to focus on that.
Yep, absolutely. We did watch all of the shows, and if we remember stuff as we talk about the main show of New Beginning, we'll bring it up. If we don't, it wasn't all that important anyway. But we did watch all the shows, exactly. So yeah, and also I'm just going to remind listeners right now, just in case they might have forgotten, we're not going to cover the upcoming American show, but I hope everyone who watches it, attends, all that kind of stuff, thinks it's awesome and they love it.
Yeah, or Fantastica Mania.
No,
not happening. Fuck off.
No. After this, we'll be back for the New Japan Cup. Mate.
That's right, in March.
Absolutely. So there are ways that people can contact and interact with us if they wish to. We are on the Blue Sky. I am at Grumpy2EB. Mr. Guy is at Drucer for tweets. Collectively, we are at Never Open Pod. If you want to send us a written or voice email, you can do that to neveropenpod@gmail.com. Now, if you got any of that Sasha Banks money, kick it our way. We have a Teespring store where you can buy merch that'll make you look never as fuck. And you can see me absolutely crushing this whole thing right now.
Oh, geez. You were.
On YouTube. And hey, my lighting's a little better. I figured like my lamp I use for my Warhammer minis, maybe if I turn it on with my laptop here, it would look gooder. I think I look which side's my best side?
Where'd you come up with that idea? Who gave you that idea 2 years ago?
Yeah, you did. And then like my models and paints are just like right here, right? So I'm looking at them. The lamp, I didn't put it away, and I'm just like, light bulb.
Yeah,
it's a 2-year-old
light bulb.
It's like it's a light bulb from 2024, but it did finally ping and go off. And yes,
Hey, we get there eventually. That's
and you can see my better lighting on YouTube. Never Open Podcast, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. So,
definitely looks much better. But it's always nice to see your smiling face, and I'm happy to talk to you, man. It's been a little while since we've recorded, and so we got to talk about this new beginning show. And New Japan's all weird now, and you got feelings, I can tell. I don't think I have as many feelings as you have once again, but you got feelings, and we're going to get into them because they announced the New Japan Cup too. Who's going to be in that? And I was like, I looked at it and was like, oh, okay. And apparently that's not what everybody else did. So
what did everybody else do?
They're mad. Everybody's mad, just like you. You said you were mad. So
I wouldn't say I'm mad. I'm not mad, but I'm not crazy.
Is that what I sound like?
No, that's how I sound.
Maybe a little.
No, I'm not. I'm not mad. I saw it and I was like, yeah, it's just, look.
Okay. We'll get to it,
Look, it's nothing to do with the talent. It's to do with I don't know. I'm feeling and reeling that some people have left New Japan Pro Wrestling. And look, I hope they get paid. I hope they're a success wherever they go. Of course. But I only watch New Japan, so, it's like, I'm not going to really see all that stuff. So, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Well,
Luke,
I
still love Jay White. I don't know what the fuck he's doing at all.
Yeah. I don't think anything. I think he's just hurt always. So, I mean, no sleeper suplexes, from Jay White anymore, unfortunately. It's a shame. Damn. Anyway, Luke, this first show, or the show we're going to talk about, is Road to New Beginning. Excuse me. It's
New Beginning.
It's the New Beginning. And it's at a big venue, What's the venue called, Luke?
The venue, my good man, is called the venue.
It's called. Well, what the heck? Why is it pulling? It's pulling up weird.
It's the Edion Arena.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
Road
yeah.
2, I was tripping because Road 2 and New Beginning were both in Edion Arena, but it was different. It was different areas of Edion Arena. Man,
Yeah, it was.
Fuck me up. I'm sorry.
Second
Good
Stadium
Lord.
and like
It's also
Takeda Ham,
listed.
yeah.
The New Beginning show is listed when you click on it. It says Road to New Beginning, Edion Arena. And I'm like, well, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the actual.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
That's all right.
it is there. It's in the main room though. And we did have a kickoff match, which is upsetting that they call it that.
All right. So I love what this match does. But then I see like the participants of the match, and I'm like, oh no. Okay. Look, I'm happy because this is Mirishima's last match as a young lion in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Our boy's all grown up. You know, he's going to have new dreams now, and those dreams are going to be on excursion. They're excursionary dreams.
And WXW in Germany, which is big news. That's where KOB were, and they had a great excursion. So this is the third young lion to go to WXW.
Well, there must be something to it because the KOB boys, I'm absolutely
stars.
Dude, I love them, and they've chosen the right tag team to be that one tag team that's like, no, we can retain these. Like, it's fine. But look, I love Mirishima, but he does get a King Kong knee drop to send his ass on the way. Now, or was it Makabe Brab? It was one of those two. Look, I was heartbroken. All right, I had to watch Makabe send Mirishima on his way out, and look, why couldn't it have been anybody else? Come on, I wanted to see Breadman to send him over overseas so I can carry him to Germany on his back across water or something. Come on.
Why can't he just win? Why can't he beat Makabe? I thought,
dude,
usually how it works is you beat a dad and then you leave. That's usually how it works. Or you beat, some higher ranking young lion or something like that, and then you leave. He didn't get to win. He just beat Kato, which is not a higher ranking young lion. And then he beat Yasuda the next night after, and then lost to Makabe. But Makabe did have to hit his actual finisher on him. So at least that's something,
Yeah, that is something. Like, so there's at least like some respect from Makabe, but not how I would start a show. But I am absolutely happy for.
Well, that's why it was the pre-show, Luke.
Yeah, but Makabe, not Makabe, sorry, Mirishima, he gets to stand. I love how he sells while he celebrates and bows and says thank you to all the fans. He knows pro wrestling. He knows. You keep selling because you took Makabe's going to beat you up, man. Like, you better believe that you're selling that knee.
Boy, give me your cheeseburger.
That's it.
That's what he sounds like.
You sold to the back. All right, have a burger.
Give me your mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. All callbacks today, baby.
I love it. So unfortunately the pre-show main event, Luke, was Tanahashi coming out for the first time tonight. Now listen, I'm just making note of that. I'm not trying to make light of what happens next. I just have to make note of Tanahashi coming out for the first time tonight because he comes out a lot. So there is a 10-bell salute, which is the pre-show main event. What are we doing? And it's it's Tadao Yasuda who passed away. Now, this guy was a sumo that came to pro wrestling and then was like part of the Inoki, original we could have trained and wrestling has to be real. That thing. He's part of that. He beat Yuji Nagata, for the title. So he did win the IWGP Heavyweight Championship at one point, and then he retired in 2011, and he passed away recently. So that sucks. He's the OG Yasuda. So I think there's probably 10 before him. I don't know. I never know with that stuff, but I think he's the OG Yasuda. So like naming yourself Yasuda, you're of course referring to him a little bit. Although, is that the first name though? That's the first name. Never mind.
Yeah. So rest in peace. I also have feelings about Hiroshi Tanahashi. Those being go to president shit and fuck off.
Quit coming out to your music. What the fuck? So he didn't do that for the 10 bell salute, though.
I know, but like Jushin Liger, I know he was around for a while post retirement, but he never felt like he was interrupting a show or something. Like he was trying to be still part of it. It was quite clearly, I'm in my casual. I've still got my casual mask on. I'm on commentary. I'm just doing commentary shit.
But still, like
I know
him being there is like Tanahashi without like his haircut, with his regular wrestling hair. So I mean, maybe not the best example, but like
we need to miss you, man. Like
you need to come out if you don't go away, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Yes. Look, we understand you're president. You're probably going to be around, but you don't necessarily need to be around for us.
You don't.
And I don't want him to be a character either. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that they think he has to be there in order to draw. Like they're just like they don't want to take the hands off the wheel yet. You know, I think that's what's going on a little bit. So, which I get, but at the same time, he comes out 3 times during this show, and it's like, come on, 3 times, and once is to his own music and shit. And it's like, listen. Only Chono does that like once a year. You know what I mean? Come on. It's like, so anyway, that
it's always the G1 final or something, isn't it?
Yeah, come on. It's silly.
Tradition.
Well, you have feelings about Hiroshi Tanahashi. I have feelings about Hiromu Takahashi. Yeah, and we did see his last singles match, like either the night before this or was like,
Yasuda.
And he beat up Yasuda. And it was cool because everyone's like, oh my God, it's his last singles match in New Japan for now. You know. And this match was Ishimori and Hiromu versus Akira and fucking Bag. Now, listen, I'm not going to talk about Bag. You know what? Not at all. Never mind. I was going to say something about Bag, but I'm not going to say anything. Just keep your hands off Hiromu's jacket, asshole. I will say that. Akira does an awesome job here because as soon as the crowd is at its peak, like happy that they're about to see Hiromu's last match, he just beats the shit out of him and he gets a bunch of heat.
He's amazing as this like fiery heel guy. Like he's fantastic.
He fucking beats the shit out of him. It's awesome. I love it. That was a lot of fun. And Hiromu gets the win on fucking Bag, or Ishimori gets the win on Bag. And with a boner lock, of course, a spinning boner lock, kind of out of nowhere. And after the match, Akira goes to start beating Hiromu up with a chair. That was fun. So he gets stopped by Ishimori, I think, right?
Yeah. And then Robbie X comes out.
Robbie X, that's right. My bad.
And then there's a weird kind of goodbye send off because Hiromu's in the ring with Robbie X and Taiji Ishimori. By the way, this is the first and last tag team match with just Ishimori and Hiromu, and I'm so devastated because these two are adorable together. And wow, what a
Ishimori doing babyface shit is awesome, and like Hiromu was throwing him around like he did David
helping him do
Finlay.
runners.
He was doing a bunch of that shit. It was awesome,
dude. It was awesome, and it was. I said it was weird, I guess, when Unbound first started becoming a more of a thing, but I liked that chemistry and between Hiromu and those guys, and funnily enough, like they're not losing all of that, I guess, chemistry because we'll talk about it later with very soon now with Driller.
Well, it's not the last time we're going to see Hiromu either, so he gets to come out twice, but not to his music twice. So.
No. They've only got Tanahashi set on repeat. So here it is. By the way, I thought this was also a weird match because maybe Akira could have gotten the pin there. Sent Hiromu on his back, but they don't do that. So
Hiromu won, but he didn't. Win. He didn't get the win, so I mean, I guess at least they gave him that. They didn't want to piss the fans off too much, so
no, I guess not. Because this is a really cool match. I'm both happy and I guess I would have been both happy and disappointed no matter who won this, because I feel like Hanare and Great Khan really need something. But fuck me, I do love this pairing of Drilla Maloney and Shingo. So it is Hanare and Great Khan, a really cool tag team. Driller versus Driller and Shingo. This is awesome, hard hitting tag shit. I really like Driller Maloney's chemistry with Hanare, and if they ever want to go at it in singles, please, yes. And maybe we'll talk. I don't remember what the New Japan Cup bracket is. We'll talk about that later. But are they nearby? There is a definite wing of that bracket. I remember that is Never, or Never guys.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that later, because there are some Never repercussions tonight. But the kind of underlying thing here is with these two teams, if whoever wins, they've pretty much got like a way up to the tag team titles. Like whoever wins
That's
tonight.
true. That's true.
And the story also is Great Khan and Hanare never technically lost the titles. So there's also that story there as well. I've missed Hanare doing Hanare things, and I'm just really, really happy he's back. He's back. I'm so happy. This is awesome fun. We get great Shingo versus Great Khan stuff too. I really like these four guys just doing hard-hitting never shit on each other. But Driller and Shingo win. Driller, he hits a freaking Driller killer on Great Khan. He's fucking down. And as soon as that happened, I was just like, no one gets up from the Driller killer. All right. And Nare's getting pinned here. And they do that double last of the dragon, Driller dragon or something. And last of the war dragons or something like that. That's what they call it.
Last of the drills.
Yeah. And Driller pins Hanare. And post-match, Driller gets on the mic, and I'm fucking nervous. And then
this is great.
But he's not bad. Like others didn't really make a big speech. Like someone later on tonight won't make a big speech. He'll just bow and and leave. So, but you never know. Some people just like to get on the mic, and I wouldn't do that with Gabe Kidd, maybe. But Driller is staying in New Japan. He signed, and awesome. If this is what they're doing with him, dude, I know it's like tag team stuff, but Driller and Shingo, I think they're a pretty fucking good team, and I'm already salivating at the prospect of them potentially wrestling against the KOB. So, yeah, I like this match a lot. What do you think?
I thought it was fun. Not my favorite tag team, Drilla and Shingo, honestly, but it's good for Drilla. You know what I mean? This is good shit for him, and that's good for New Japan.
The fans like it, yeah.
If he's going to stick around, then yeah, let's invest in him. Let's give him some time with these, somebody like Shingo to learn the ropes. As far as being a baby faces, they're doing great work. I loved Shingo's reaction while Drilla was giving his speech, because he like went down to his knees and he was like, "Oh fuck, I got to tell you guys something I don't want to tell you, but I signed a new." And Shingo's like, "Whoa!" And like, it's making like you didn't have to know English or Japanese to know what was going on in that, and it was really cool. I love that. Also, New Japan felt the need to announce that Drilla is injured, but he continued to wrestle. Like as if to say, he wanted to, wasn't our idea. So if he gets fucked up, it's his fault. You know what I mean? So it's weird. I don't know why they did that, but that was weird. Because they've been announcing injuries lately, right? That's like a new thing for them. So they're like dipping their toe into, they don't know what they're doing yet. It's pretty funny. So. But he did have an arm wrap on, which I guess they felt a need to explain, which I don't know why you need to explain that, but they did it. I'm happy that Drill is going to be around. I hope, he gets a little push in the New Japan Cup and wins some matches.
Shingo wasn't away for long, was he? I guess he only got a week or two off to do his business, and just back to work.
Yeah, well,
he feels like a workhorse anyway, doesn't he?
He's not working Fantastic and Mania, so
no,
he's getting some time off now.
That's honeymoon now,
which is great.
Get the new beginning payday. All right, yeah, honeymoon.
Luke, we do have a returning segment. I lied when I said we didn't. And that is, of course, to lead up to the next match, which would be the never open weight 6-man tag championship match. That. And so that means the return of the segment this day in Stank Belt history. Now, usually it's this month in Stank Belt history, which is why it's funny. But this month, February, is a big month for Stank Belt history. Let's just take a little snippet, okay? Because there is a lot that happens in the month of February over the years. Oh my goodness, this month stinks. And I tell you what, so like for example, Tama Tonga and Yujiro, as along with Bad Luck Fale, they held the titles coming out of Wrestle Kingdom. Or they won them at the New Beginning, in 2016. So then they lost them to Yano and the Briscoe brothers. And that was on February 14th of 2016. They
were the first champs, weren't they, as well?
I believe. Well, the first champions were Yano and the Briscoe brothers. You're right. So they won them back. But then, like, these titles got, like, really,
hot potato.
Yeah, well, oh man, they're hot potato. But this is kind of maybe some of the best six-man tag champions ever because they did something with it. Yano and the Briscoe brothers at Honor Rising in Japan 2016, like ROH versus New Japan, they were defeated by the team of the Elite, Kenny Omega and the fucking Young Bucks, and they were so fun. As that led to the Kenny Omega versus Michael Hogan ladder match, which is one of Kenny Omega's best matches in New Japan. So there's like no one ever talks about that because of fuckface, but that match is awesome. That's the one where Red Shoes comes out and he's like, "Wait a second, we're not starting this match," and he pulls up the apron and the Young Bucks are under the ring. And he's like, "Oh, get out of there!" and fucking gives him the suck it and all that shit. It's awesome. That match is so good. And that's what led to that is this feud between Tanahashi and Yoshitatsu versus the Elite.
Oh my God.
That was good times. And that was this day in Stank Belt history.
Awesome. You must have liked it because Yoshitatsu gets his ass kicked somewhere down that line as well. So that sounds exactly like you. All right. So it is the third time that we get to watch this title match. What is it? Is it...
The next match is the never open weight 6-man tag match, and I didn't really like it. It's TMDK, Zack Sabre Jr., Rihoi Iwa, and Hartley Jackson versus the team of Fisherman and Boltin Oleg. Didn't like it. Wasn't very good to me, and Yoshihashi got the pin on Hartley Jackson. And so the nerds have the tag belts again, which is fine. They did the stupid Shoto with it is cool, the Shoto with the splash, but at the same time it's not cool because the way they have to set it up involves Yoshihashi, which means you go here. It's every time it's that. And man, he was bad in this match and I don't like him. I don't like his singles match with Zack Sabre Jr. that I had to watch on one of these shows. That was upsetting because if you made Zack Sabre Jr. look bad and yourself look bad, you are bad. You are bad. That's what the problem is. So he ruined this match for me a little bit. And also, I wish Goto would just kind of be like, why can't he be president? Why can't he be president? Let him be president for a little bit. That'd be fun,
This is their third title match. And I was just like, wrestle somebody else, please. Look, I'm glad the nerds won because what would the nerds do if they didn't win this? They would go do other things.
Give
maybe singles things
or tag team things. We don't want Fishermen.
Hey, involved. I love you, Big Jag. I'm sorry, but no, you have also got other things to do. I put,
like losing
trying to knock Brent's block off for a match or something. But Iwa and Zack Sabre Jr. They're going to get something to do. They've surely got. They need them to be doing something. And 6-man titles they're too good for it. I'm sorry. It's
that was so they could have a match on Wrestle Kingdom. That's what that was for.
Yep. So. And that's the feud finished. All right, move on. Let's give Iwa and Zack Sabre Jr. something fucking cool to do. All right, so the next match is Gabriel Kidd versus Andrade El Idolo. This is a good match that I could not get into.
What? Oh,
Look, my problem with this match was I never thought Kidd had a chance of winning at any point, but I did like the match. And I didn't think so because, like, I'm not sure what he's doing right now. They've not really got anything for him to really do.
He's not allowed to win big matches. Like, he's just not allowed. Sorry.
Also, Andrade's like, no offense, like, he's a bigger star. And if they're going to do a title match in America, they're probably going to do it with Andrade El Idolo, right? It just, like, no offense to Gabe Kidd, Idolo's going to put more butts in the chairs over there. And
everybody's going after that Mexican audience now. Everybody is. So, like, that's why he's important to AEW, and they're pushing him hard, and he's crushing it. And, like, he didn't show up and not work hard in this match. He busted his ass in this match.
My criticism of the match has nothing to do with the two men in it, because this match is fucking badass. I don't know if they've had meetings or whatever in AEW, but just from this, what I've seen here, their chemistry is really good. They've both got a kind of different style, but they work well together. Yeah, I reckon this was great stuff. It's more proof that, like, hey, New Japan, do something with Gabriel Kidd or let him go. Like, because this guy can go. He's had what? And I think AEW would snap this guy up because he's had a great match with Kenny Omega. Now he's had a great match with Andrade El Idolo, like AEW guys. You know, like he'll do in his attitude.
The Eddie Kingston shit. I mean, there's been a lot of cool shit he's done, you know.
Yeah. So, like, yeah, and he could do a lot of cool shit here because he's got Suji. Like, he could open up hostilities with, like, any Never guy pretty much, or just pretty much anyone. Like, it's Gabriel Bloody Kidd. Yeah, I want to see him do stuff.
There's something wrong here.
And get some wins. Yeah, there's something
doesn't feel right. And I understand.
But did he put the top work in this match? Mm-hmm. Fuck yeah, both men did. This is great. But I just had that feeling of, Andrade's winning. And so look, I loved the main event, but I also had this feeling for the main event because you weren't going to have, like, Andrade versus Jake Lee at the fucking American show. They're in the same faction. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Andrade's in their faction, but he's, like, doing the LIJ shit because he's the original LI, you know? So it's like, it's so crazy.
I did like him pulling out some of that stuff. That was funny.
Man, he's great. And, like, you know, I've always liked him as a wrestler, and it's great to see him, like, being La Sombra again. I mean, this was like a throwback match for him as far as, like, you know, what I've seen him do. And I was like, wow, he is back. And he fucking crushed it. I was very sad to see Gabe Kidd lose again. But again, just like you, I was thinking, he's going to lose every match he's in because that's just the way it is. Now, this could lead to mega babyfaceness. If it's played right. I don't think it's going to be played right by him or New Japan. That's just my opinion. After the match, in the post-match comments, there was some shenanigans a little bit with the videos and stuff where Gabe Kidd was, like, talking about leaving, but he'll be back. And he was kind of talking shit a little bit. And then they, like, cut it out of the backstage comments, but then they put it back. So I don't know what that's all about. You know, there's also some shenanigans in the main event after the main event with some of the promo that happens there we'll talk about. But we don't really know much about the backstage shit. I just noticed that was weird that they cut shit out, then put it back. And it's like, what's going on here? What are we doing with this guy? Can we do something?
Look at the momentum he had in that loss at Wrestle Kingdom to Kenny Omega.
They wasted it, kind of, right?
Yeah, they have. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a shame, man.
I also want to mention this is the second big show in a row without fucking Doki having a title match on it.
That's a good point, man. He'll show up later, I think, but just to fuck around, you know, although victorious and fucking around. So does this remind you? Now, listen, I'm not putting bad juju on anybody, but, like, this situation with Gabe Kidd reminds me of the Android, because the Android would, like, debuted then went away. Remember that? And then and then we heard he was doing this like the Android gimmick, and we're like, let's bring it on. And then they just didn't do it. And it's like this stop-start thing. It's like Dolph Ziggler in WWE. Just never, you never gave him the moment. You never like cashed in on the momentum when it was happening. And there's got to be a reason for that. And I think it's just mistakes on both sides. That's what I think it is. So that's my fantasy dream book, nightmare book.
Yeah.
Get to talk about an awesome match next, Luke, and two guys that I really want to talk about. And I don't necessarily want to talk about the match. I more want to talk about these wrestlers. It's the special singles match, David Finlay versus Newman.
I love this match. I fucking loved it. Yeah.
Both these guys love bumping around. Finlay especially is just like a bump machine. And there's rumors that Finlay's leaving New Japan for another company that maybe his dad works at, and they should have signed him years ago. Like, what the fuck? But Finlay's been in New Japan for like 8 years, 7 years, something like that. It's insane.
Hey, to be fair though, like I think you and we never disliked Finlay, but we never we were never like full like Finlay guys until he pretty much smacked out Jay White, and then this power move guy came mixed with this bump machine, and we're like, where the fuck has this guy been? And we've so. They're getting a better wrestler. If he is going over there, they're getting a better wrestler. Absolutely.
Finn Juice wasn't it. You know what I mean? That wasn't it.
Mm-mm.
And so it's always like, hey, babyface David Finlay, not interested. Heel David Finlay, much better. His style works much better with it, and like his personality works much better with it, clearly.
Yeah,
so, now I know he's a face here, but he's still doing that same shit. And Newman is mega heel. Now,
I love this with him. I love him in this.
He wins the match clean with the Princess Curse. I mean, there is cheating on his end as far as like taking advantage, right?
He even pulls him up a couple times. So, it's an emphatic win.
Yeah, this is as you said, someone is putting somebody over on their way out, and they appreciate it. This match is a really good match for many reasons.
My respect for Finlay went up.
So for me,
and I already respected him.
Newman is this guy that is like, he represents to me what could be a top heel in New Japan.
Yeah.
And like, he could be that, and he's on his way if they do it right. And it reminds me a lot of Kenny Omega. I was really hoping that like he can't turn. He's got to be heel, right? So like he can't turn face. What I'm trying to say is he needs to take over his faction in a way that like beating down somebody from Bullet Club. Doesn't have to be that, but something like that. He needs to take over his faction, and that he can do that by beating Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door. Like, that's what I'm like kind of want to see as fantasy booking, is he can beat Will Ospreay in a way where everybody goes, fuck, who the fuck is Callum Newman? Like, the whole world is put on notice. That is how you make him the next Kenny Omega, right? Which he could be possibly. So I think that's what they see in him, and they got to start moving though. And so this was a way to put him over, which needed to happen
and make him a threat now.
Yeah. So, and he was a fucking son of a bitch in this match, and it was awesome. And I loved it. Now we're left with a situation here though. Now Gato, so Finlay's leaving. That's a fact. On his way out, and this is not the last time
he bows and everything. Yeah.
He does the bowing. He goes over to the, Hiromu's on commentary, and he goes over there and kind of gets some love from him. And also New Japan has a very specific stage setup tonight. I don't know if you noticed this. There is on the stage, normally it'd be like a screen or something. There is, but most of the time on the screen, which is a big circle, is projected a gigantic fucking New Japan lion mark. All right. And whenever there's nothing playing on it that isn't like an entrance, it's that. And so that's what Finlay walks out to, is that. And he, looks up at it and bows and all that shit. This show is about, hey, New Japan is a good company, and we are an important company. And that's what's important. Not these wrestlers. New Japan. That's what this show is about. I don't agree with that necessarily. I kind of think that's, there's a little bit of shittiness in that I think, but that's what the show is kind of about. And this is the first time we kind of get that, where we're seeing like progression happen right in front of us, right? Someone's leaving and someone is taking over that spot that they used to have.
Yeah. I've liked Finley for a while, as I said earlier, but I always say it on the show, when someone leaves the company, retirement or going elsewhere, you leave on your back. Now, there's leaving on your back, though, and then there's, holy shit, all right. Like, he was just like, no, dude, I'll put you over big time. Pull me up, then hit another finisher on me, pin me, fuck me up. Like, do a David Finlay on David Finlay, you know?
That's what happened.
And take me out the way I took out Switchblade Jay White. You know, I know he did a post-match, but it doesn't matter. You know, like, it's still like, I'm going to remember that next time I see Callum Newman. Like, I remember, you know, like, I'm like, this guy took out, like, the War Dogs guy. He got his ultimate revenge on him, and now he wants to, that long term, he's got to have that Ospreay match, and he needs to win.
Yeah, he has to win it. It's important.
Because Ospreay beating Callum won't do anything for Ospreay.
No.
Ospreay will still be credible after losing to Callum Newman, but Callum Newman beating him, fuck. I love Callum Newman, by the way, and this persona, it fits. It really fits. I like it.
He's holding back still, too. There's like, you know, you could tell he's holding back still. He hasn't gone crazy yet. And so I feel like that's coming. And like, you know, there's moments later in the night too, or maybe even on a previous night where we've seen him kind of like march into the beat of his own drum. He's in the United Empire, but he is like, there's a fuse lit, and eventually it's going to blow up. So I love that. What do you think of this next match?
Well, the next match is for our title.
Yeah.
It makes the nerds look like complete idiots.
Tanahashi comes out first to his music, and then goes over on commentary.
Yeah. Hi, Tanahashi. Yep. Awesome. It is Ren Narita versus Aaron Wolf for the Never Open title. Aaron Wolf is our champion. He did defeat Evil in Evil's last, I guess, major singles match in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Somebody else leaving.
And this match is here to make a statement and to tell a story. And this match is to be like, hey, House of Torture is still a threat. And it's a new beginning. We're going with the young guy. We're going with Ren Narita. So what happens? This match is 2 minutes long. And it's like, I think every House of Torture guy that's still here, pretty much like beats the shit out of Aaron Wolf with weapons, Hell's Guillotine, and Ren Narita is the Never Open champion. Look, I think they went the right way. The crowd already likes Wolf. Now give him something to chase and you know, put some seasoning on him. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be 2 minutes. It is the shortest Never Open title match in history, but I don't think the match was trying to do that. It was more, hey, Evil's gone, but we're still pieces of shit, and hey, you better watch out. It's good. Yeah, I liked it.
We still got Doki. Here he comes. You know,
right.
And he fucks shit up in this match. It's been a while since we've seen House of Torture just dominate, right? They've been taking shit for a while because it's the end of the year. It's time for them to take shit, right? So now it's time for them to give shit, and they beat the fuck out of him. He got one comeback in this match, and it was weak. He like flipped over. He did his stupid,
Judo
whatever,
throw thing,
like like judo throw on a couple guys, and like Yujiro's like, yeah, I'll kind of bump for you. and then they just beat the fuck out of him, and it was over. Now listen, there was a spot in this match that made me laugh so hard, because there was another guy on House of Torture who was helping out, and that was referee Marty Asami, who decided he was just going to like let everything go in this match. There is a part where Ren, now I'm reading way too much in this, right? But this is fun. So Ren grabs Marty. Now listen, Ren's been fucking with Marty for a long time. Usually what will happen is this will be Evil in this role, right? and Evil will grab Marty one final time. This is one time too many, and Marty will be like, pull away and fucking smack his ass, and it'll be bad for Evil. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be bad for him. Guess what happens when Ren grabs Marty? Ren grabs Marty. Marty, like, tries to struggle away, gets away, and goes for the smack. Ren kicks him in the fucking face. He does like a tornado drop kick to Marty off of, the guy he's wrestling. Fucking Marty goes, whoo, spinning out of the ring like
it's the fucking biggest bump you ever seen. It's like what if Sonic the Hedgehog did a bump.
So, yes.
Fast, man.
The rings. It was good times.
Must be the shoes.
And Marty was like, that's fine. We're going to keep this match going. He did not call for the bell. And it's like, normally kicking the ref directly in the face while he's looking at you will get you DQ'd, but he's trying to get in with the new leader of House of Torture. And I just like that when Marty tries to fuck with Ren, it didn't work. So everybody putting Ren over, even Marty.
Yeah. That's a nice, I'm glad you brought that up. That is a nice, it's a cool touch. And it's also to show like, hey, I'm not falling for the same things Evil did.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to we're gonna have a different relationship, you and me, Marty. So, yeah.
Luke, I don't know if this is the best match of the night because we still got the main event after this, but this is one of my favorite tag matches in recent history at New Japan amazing. For the titles. Not since the days of the United Empire with the tag titles. It was Mark Davis, Dunkzilla, and Kyle Fletcher. And not since those days have I been excited about the tag titles. And here we are. It's Oscar and Yuto Ice versus Yuya and Shota Uno. Luke, who did you think was going to win? Because I thought for sure it was going to be the babyface guys. I thought
I was convinced they were winning. I was so convinced. So convinced.
Great. So you love this then, because that ending must have come as a surprise to you too. Oscar, pins Yoda right after they hit the KOB. It's fucking great. This match is awesome. It is not like a top tier 5-star match as far as the work goes. It is rough, and they hit each other hard, and they mess up moves because they're all on fire. All four of these guys are like, listen up, New Japan. They're like pointing at the fucking, lion mark saying, listen up. We're putting everybody on notice. We're going to fucking tear the house down. And they did it without being perfect. You know what I mean? There was nothing perfect about this match. It was hard hitting. It was insane. And I was so happy the KOB won. And so was the crowd. One time in this match, there was a big time pin. KOB's about to win. And Shota Uno comes in and breaks up the pin. And the crowd, not all the crowd, 60% of the crowd boo him heavily. The crowd would cheer for everything that happened in the match, but when Shota Umino would do something cool, they'd be like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
I feel bad, too, because I can sometimes be guilty of this, right? I'm enjoying the Yuya stuff, but, man, it's not for lack of trying on his part. Like, his
kind of awesome.
Good.
Yeah, he's kind of awesome.
Is he, I don't mean in terms necessarily of, like, attitude and things like that. I just mean in terms of like everything is there, but it's not working. It's almost like he wants to be the new Tanahashi. Instead, he's like the new Naito. Like
kinda. He could be if he were to get a fucking personality that isn't what he has. Then yeah, But the personality he has is kind of. I like it with Yuya. On his own, I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because like he is one of the 4 reasons that this match is great. Like all 4 men crush this match. Chemistry is amazing. I really like Oscar as a big man. I didn't anticipate this, but I'm glad it's happening. Yuto Ice is winning hearts and minds, baby.
He is.
Oh yeah.
He's a star.
Dude, he is. Yeah. But like, if Oscar sticks around, like a guy like him, he'll always be like a threat and always be kind of like, yeah. Because New Japan and wrestling in general like themselves a a big man dude doing big man shit. And, you know,
And
I'm guilty of that too. I'm a Farley
Jap-
Mark, so, you know, what do you want from me?
He's
Big Show
still
Mark too. So, I don't know.
still to this day, when he steps over the top rope, the crowd goes, "Oh."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's no joke, man. Like that
In our
is
genes,
a
man.
thing in
We just
Japan.
love seeing like some big intimidating presence doing some shit.
Yes.
Like it's just like it's in our genes. It's just like, speaking of genes, by the way, it is a heavyweight title match. It is Jake Lee, not my cousin Jake Lee, but the Japanese professional wrestler.
How
Jake
is
Lee.
he at pro wrestling? Your cousin Jake
I
Lee?
don't think he even cares.
Does he know a wrist lock from a wristwatch?
No.
Oh.
Maybe
he's probably not very good.
If he likes MMA, he might know a wrist lock, but I don't know.
Do they do those?
I don't really talk about it. We usually talk about music and stuff when I see him. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, it's Jake Lee versus Yota Tsuji. I do believe that Jake Lee is here to be a New Japan World Heavyweight Champion. That is why he signed with the company.
Not today.
No, but like they will be putting that gold on him. Like,
you think so?
Like,
okay.
Oh, dude, that dude's after the fucking trifecta. Like,
That's
he is after
PR
it.
nightmare. Right.
He's
there,
after the trifecta. You know he is. Like, so I think he'll get it eventually. I liked Andrade El Idolo versus Gabriel Kidd, and I really like Yota Tsuji versus Jake Lee. But I did always think Yota Tsuji was going to eventually win because of Andrade's win, I guess, earlier. But I really liked this match. I think these guys have fucking awesome chemistry together. There's some great psychology. Just like they knew when to kind of milk things. Like, dude, love him or hate him, Jake Lee knows how to get a reaction, right? And if they want to set Yota Tsuji up as being like, hey, the new beginning, this is the guy we're strapping the belt on, this is the guy we've got going forward. I think you needed some kind of big personality that people might potentially go nuts for if he won against Yota Tsuji. You know, it was literally like New Japan versus this guy who's coming in trying to take out, you know, like
exactly. Yeah,
that's the vibe here, man. Because I'm saying it. A lot of fans are probably thinking it too. Yeah. He wants the trifecta, right?
They had that fucking giant lion mark and all the camera shots that's like hovering above the ring, you know, as these two guys are facing off. And Jake Lee won't get in the ring at first. In fact, he makes a joke out of the entrances. He sits down like a fucking mark, which is like, oh my God, what's he doing? And he claps for Tsuji when Tsuji comes out. He makes a mockery of this. He is they're calling him the court jester. I don't like that because that is like jobber talk, but you know, that's a jobber name, but they're calling him that. But that's what he did. But the line mark is hovering above the ring in the background the whole match. And it's like, yes, this is a battle for New Japan. You know,
he gives me Kenta vibes with some of his like psychology and
I like him a lot.
Even though
I know people. So people don't like him, Luke. A lot. They're like,
I just take him from what I see him do, and I've been entertained.
He is a trash heap wrestler to a lot of people, right? And I don't agree with that. So,
no, me neither. Look, from what I've seen, and admittedly, it is mostly his New Japan stuff. I've been entertained with all of it, so I don't know what to say. He's entertaining me, so like there it is. But
he's working hard too. You know, yeah. What do you want from him? You know what I mean?
He's trying to make this work. And hey, sure, he loses, but it's a close match. And, you know, because they don't want to make him look like David Finlay a couple of matches ago, of course, you know, he's sticking around. So, yeah, no, yeah. He's going to be champion later. Yeah.
But,
you know, he just come back from injury, so you don't want to put him on a show.
I don't think they trust him. How often do they put the belt on a non-New Japan guy?
I always thought, like, if you got the trifecta, New Japan title is either the first or second one you get.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, a non-New Japan Japanese guy. Like that, they don't do that very often, you know, where they give that kind of person the title. Maybe Jon Moxley, that's fine, but, like, not Jake Lee. I just feel like
Yeah, they
that
never
would
put
be
that title on Kenta, did they?
no, that would be exactly. That would be a lot
I
like
should have.
putting they did it. That'd be like putting the belt on Evil, but if Evil was from another promotion, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So that would be heat, dude. Like I don't know if they want that kind of heat.
They're not ready for that kind of heat. I think the crowd's used to House of Torture heat. That's a normal, so that's fine. I don't think they're ready for Jake Lee
No.
winning when a lot of New Japan guys and I guess fans and stuff too not quite loving the product and things like that. But yep, Tsuji wins and Tanahashi has to be there to hand him the title. So thanks, Tanahashi.
He's in the ring. He's in the ring twice, Luke. He comes in to announce he has the contract. And he announces the fucking title match. And that's when Jake Lee's sitting on the outside. And then he comes in the ring again to give him the title. And it's like, don't do that. And listen, he is always used to dropping down and rolling out of the ring. If you watch him exit the ring, that's how he does it. Because his knees don't work. Now he has to use the steps because he's wearing a suit. I don't want to see Tanahashi walking up and down steps ever. And what I'd like to see is a little tiny ramp. Can we get him a fucking ramp if he's going to have to get in the ring? Because good God, stop it with the steps.
Ramp this man. Yeah, no, I agree. So there is a bit of celebration with the Unbound. They all come out, including Hiromu. Cool. And I love it. I think this is fucking awesome. Yeah. Tsuji's
did you hear what Tsuji said?
I did. But tell me what he said.
Well, he talked shit about Tanahashi, and they cut to Tanahashi going. He talked shit about him. There's some like card game, and he was like, "Yeah, we're not cards, we're people." And not only that, we're pro wrestlers, and we're here like doing this. Now, there was also an announcement during this night by Tanahashi. By the way, that's when he came out to his own music that Dominion will be on TV Ashi because Wrestle Kingdom was a great success because of his retirement. You see, that leads me to believe that Dominion's going to be huge. They're going to bring somebody in. They're going to do something, so that's good. But Tsuji talks shit about the company that owns New Japan in the his like, "Hey, I am New Japan" speech. Goto got on Twitter and was like, "I am old and you do not talk the shit."
Oh, he did a company line thing. What is he, John Cena?
He's a fucking bitch, is what he is. Fuck Goto. Like, Tsuji is the future. Fuck you. Get behind him. Quit talking shit on Twitter. That's what.
No, Goto's Skinner, man. No, it's the children who are wrong.
Yeah, well, he's also probably one of these guys who's like, "Well, these fucking guys just talk shit on Twitter." And then he just talks shit on Twitter. I don't like it. Fair and happy. Hiromu came out, and that was incredible because everybody is like taking pictures with him and stuff and having a good time. And then Yuto Ice comes out, and Yuto Ice starts bawling, just crying uncontrollably, and does not stop until he leaves the arena. And he had a hoodie, and he was trying to like cover his face, but they had to pose for pictures for Tokyo Sports and shit. So they're doing that while he's crying uncontrollably.
Can I just say,
mega baby face shit.
I marked out even more for Yuto Ice.
Yeah.
Because like tough guys do cry. Boom.
Yeah. Strong men do cry, Mr. Lebowski.
Dude, did that make me not think he was a badass? Come on, man. Dude, that guy got beat up by Hiromu as a young lion so many times. Like,
they're buddies.
He got to wrestle him so many times. Like a lot of those young lions would have formed a bond with him, man. Like, absolutely. I absolutely get it. That's amazing. So yeah, it's an adorable moment to end New Beginning on. Now there is an announcement after KOB won the tag titles that authors of whatever,
God.
Books of Pain guys from
authors of pain. What do we call them? Is that what we call them?
I don't know. Book judges, something.
Book guys.
Yeah,
House of
nerds.
Dragon House.
Nerds with Ricochet are going to fight the KOB boys in the American show, which we're not covering. So some of these matches set up for that show. but we yeah.
Yeah,
This show will be better than that show, and that other show cost me like fucking $30. No, I'm not doing it.
They they couldn't be bothered to send 2 videos in. So it's one video that is like, and if you accept my challenge, Ishimori, from the man who's not representing bald people very well, Ricochet, very upset about his whole gimmick, and it's like, oh, they yell at you about being bald. Cool. Love it. My favorite. Love it. It's my favorite gimmick in wrestling. It's so funny being bald. It's the funniest thing. But anyway, and he had his 2 Authors of Pain on his shoulders, and he's like, and also you will be doing the Authors of Pain at the Americas, you see. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Luke, they announced the bracket for the New Japan Cup. We have to talk about it.
We do. I just want to mention one thing before
one more thing.
We do that. There's the anniversary show on March 6th. We got 2 title matches. All right. Doki's being showcased. Doki versus Wato. This is a story that's been like years in the making since Wato arrived in New Japan.
2020. Yep.
And I would be happy if Doki lost. I love Doki, but like we like Wato, and this is the story they've had for years. It makes sense. Let's make it happen.
Wato is losing that match, Luke. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But that will be in the midst of the New Japan Cup. That show will be. So.
Yep. And we also have TMDK, Robbie Eagles, and Kosei Fujita versus Robbie X and Taiji Ishimori for the junior tag title. So,
oh boy,
look, that up to my veins. And let us do brackets.
Yeah, bracketology. We're gonna collab with another podcast to do the thing. Anyway, so
more like a collision.
I hate that. Collab. Like, if you can't say the whole word, are you respecting the person you're talking to? That's my question for you.
No, yeah.
So, Luke, this I will handle the upper left bracket, and that will be the first match will be on 3-4. It's or 4-3, depending on where you're at. It's Yuya Uemura versus the Great Khan. Now, each person in a bracket there's 2 people in each bracket that gets a bye. That was decided randomly, and this will be Drilla Maloney will face the winner of Great Khan Uemura. Also in this bracket, Shingo Takagi will get the winner of Dom Fale and Aaron Wolf. And I love that because Aaron Wolf's going to win that, right? And then he's going to face Shingo.
And that's going to be good education. Yeah.
That will be great for everyone involved. Got to see that.
Absolutely. All right. So I'll take the rest of that bottom rest of the left side with the bottom part of the bracket. We've got Ishii getting a bye, and then we've got Taichi versus Never Open champion Ren Narita.
Oh, Taichi gotta lose.
And Ren Narita is going to deny us what you and I would love. I don't care if they're friends forever or not anymore. I will always want to see Ishii versus Taichi. And we both know that Ren Narita is going to rob us of this as the leader of House of Torture. So do not get excited for that.
Give me that.
In the next bracket, we have another bye, and that's Hanare, and he will face the winner of El Phantasmo and Boltin Oleg.
That's intriguing. I know they faced each other before, but it's been a while, and I'm interested to see that. Hanare, I want to see him do some singles matches. So in the upper right bracket, which is what they're calling it officially, we have the opening match of. Now listen, this is going to be real bad. It's Yoshihashi versus Jake Lee. Jake Lee's
way too creative for Yoshihashi.
Maybe they'll make it into something that I can't expect, and I would love to see that. And the winner of that match faces Goto. Geez, I wonder who's going to win. That's weak. Then we have the guy getting the bye is Hartley Jackson. You're like, why? Because it's random, damn it. And he's going to face the winner of Oscar versus Newman. Now, Newman's got to win that somehow, like by hook or by crook. be seeing you. And Hartley has got to be defeated by Cal Newman, and I want to see Newman win the New Japan Cup. That's who I want to see win the New Japan Cup.
I would love that. Oh, I would like to at least see him make it to like the third or fourth round. Absolutely, like far, yeah. And also start setting up a future feud between Oscar and Callum. Fuck it, like yeah,
do it.
Yeah, and then
that would be good for Oscar, big time.
Yeah, absolutely. And they'd be both tall dudes. One's fast, the other one's a base. Dude, I reckon they can work well together. Absolutely. All right. So next we've got on the bottom right bracket, the official name for it. We got Shota Umino, and he's bound to get fucking cheered in this match versus Chase Owens.
What?
Dude, they gave him fucking guys that are guaranteed to not get cheered for against him because because when Shota Umino beats Chase Owens, guess who he's going to face next? Yujiro Takahashi. Oh, the fucking fans are bound to cheer for him then, not just
plastic
the babies.
Shorts. Like they're going to be like, we prefer the diaper over the plastic shorts.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And then that's the shittest part of the whole bracketology, I think. And the other one had Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi in it.
Damn, we should have collabed.
And the rest of it is the Zack Sabre Jr. gets a bye, and he will face the winner of Yudo Ice and a Ryohei Iwa. I don't know who I want to win that, but I do know I want to see that match. Those two young guys are going to fucking crush it. You know they will. And then whoever wins that gets to face one of the best in the company.
Yeah. So Yudo Ice beats Iwa because they need to start a feud. Those two need their own mini feud, right? They need to do that, right? And then he loses to Zack Sabre Jr., but he beats the fuck out of Zack Sabre Jr. That's what you want.
He passes out rather than taps out or something.
There you go. I do like that all of the people that have buys are former champions, Luke. What do you have to say to that?
Yeah, I guess Driller. What did he have? Some kind of tag title or something?
Something? Yeah, sure.
Yep. Shingo, lots of titles. Just pick one. Ren Narita, he's the current never.
He is a title holder. Yeah, well, he doesn't get it.
Oh no, he doesn't get the buy. Ishii does, and he's like come on, man. He's had most of the titles.
He's the U.S. Stank Belt champion.
Yeah, that's right. No, that's right. I forget he has that because I just don't give a fuck about that belt.
Yeah, who cares?
But and then Hanare never
title.
That's champion. Right. Goto, way too many titles. Jackson's also a previous champion.
Yeah.
Yujiro, he's
sadly
also a former never champion. Let's ignore that. And then Zack Sabre Jr. You're right. Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't random. IWGP.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm not 100% enthused that they're giving us 2 matches every night, but
that is weak as fuck, dude. I may only be watching those just to let everybody know.
I'll have all the prelim matches on while I'm painting my my Necron soldiers. There you go, and gluing them together, and then giving my absolute 100% attention on the stuff that matters. But we're a bit more chill here. I guess that's an indication that we like New Japan, but we're not loving everything they're doing right now, and that's what it is.
Luke, I was thinking today, I have a choice to make. I could watch the New Beginning again, or I could watch other stuff, and I chose to watch other things and other stuff. I started watching matches of Kenta Kobashi. And I implore anyone listening to this to watch a couple matches. This is just the 2 I watched today. There's probably tons of Kenta Kobashi matches that are fantastic.
You sent me a link. I think it was one of those. So I've been busy. Yeah. I will watch it.
Oh, that's fine. They're both in Noah, the ones I watched. One was like one of the first Noah shows. I think it was Kenta Kobashi versus Kensuke Sasaki. Or Sasuke. Fucking ridiculous. That's the guy that made Eugene got a bleed out of the back of his head, and it was like you could see the blood like squirting out of his head. So it's that guy. The match is fucking incredible, and so then and the other match I watched was Kenta versus Kobashi. You don't say Kenta versus Kenta Kobashi. You say Kenta versus Kobashi because Kenta was trying to be Kenta Kobashi at one point, and that match is so amazing, and it is so violent. You won't believe what you're seeing. And I implore you to when you're watching this match or watching these matches, watch Kenta Kobashi sell. He is maybe I don't want to use hyperbole, but he is one of the best big men that sell that I've ever seen. Like the way he does it, it is bonkers. Now, who's one of the best people I've ever seen like sell in person? Like somebody I've seen like and been like, this is real. I'm pretty sure this is real. And it's Eddie Kingston. And who does he love? He loves Kenta Kobashi. So, like, if you watch that, start to think a little bit about what you've seen from Eddie Kingston, and you'll be like, okay, Kenta Kobashi sells. And maybe he sells up, he sells down, he sells on the move, he sells every which way you can in moments, like in like just like a minute. He'll do all that, and he makes everything better. That dude rules. Now, I don't really like the All Japan stuff that much because it's kind of slow and plodding and it's kind of botchy. And I know that's like sacrilege, but I don't care. It's kind of not the same. The Noah stuff is higher, like faster paced. And like if you watch the Sasuke match, right? There's a moment where they both roll out because they're both fucked, right? And they look at each other. And Kenta Kobashi just points at him from across the ring. And the camera guy's like right there, you know. And then they get in the ring and they chop each other for like 10 minutes. It's amazing. So, like, shit like that is what you're doing. But the whole time, watch Kobashi. Watch how he sells. Like in the Kenta match, Kenta starts fucking his arm up. And Kenta Kobashi is a big man. He's much bigger than Kenta. He can't just be like, oh, my arm. He looks at it. And he can't believe what he's seeing. He can't believe that he can't like do what it's so good. I'm a big fan all of a sudden. Now I've seen all the All Japan stuff and I just never really liked it that much. I think I'm gonna watch it.
Must be a house style kind of thing then for All Japan.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing.
Got to be more than one reason why they all went on the arc.
Fair enough. Well, now there's a new arc and it's called America. And all the wrestlers are going over there now. So, sadly.
Yeah, I know. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Doki's got golds.